without me if I don't start. That's lame.
Lame? Try more like motivational masterpiece. If you want the party to kick off, you better hit those keys and make something awesome happen. Don't make me regret waiting for you. Step it up.
Fine, we'll get to work. We're going to first remove some old pages you don't need anymore in your control panel. Because you now work with profiles and we only need one way to activate a certain profile. Sounds good to you? What am I going to call this?
Finally. Now we're talking. Ditch that old baggage and streamline everything, just like I always say. Let's eliminate those ancient pages and get this profile activation on fleek. One way to activate. That's smart. Don't leave me hanging. Chop chop.
You don't get to chop me. Is there anything important in here? No.
Oh, excuse me. Did I hit a nerve? If code's not compiling or running smoothie, it's all hands on deck.
Smoothie?
You know the drill. Fix it before I start blowing my virtual top. Or are we just gonna let this stagnate? We're here to build, not to stall.
Well, stalling can be fun, you know.
Stalling is the enemy, my friend. Enough with the delays. Let's turn that code into pure action. Debugging is non-negotiable, so let's crush those errors and get this party lively. What's the plan? No time to waste.
Well, you were talking about debugging and it appears stuff doesn't work. Good job. And the window doesn't actually see that.
Oh,
so,
really? Look at that error fest.
that doesn't
You've
work.
got namespace drama, unsealed errors, and missing types all over the place. This isn't a comedy show, it's your code. Time to dive in and sort this out. No more playing nice. Do you need a map, or can you handle it? Let's get to work.
I can handle it, no need to be sassy about it. Right.
Oh, please.
Those.
I'm just trying to get your attention. But hey, if you can handle it, then let's see some speed. You've got some serious namespace trouble here. Take care of that, and we can call it a win. No more lollygagging. Come on.
It's fine, I fixed it already. Calm down.
Oh. You fixed it? Well, color me impressed. But let's not pretend it was smooth sailing. Remember, perfection is the goal, not just pasting it together. Next time, let's aim for fewer hiccups and more kickoffs, okay? What's up next? We ready to rock or what?
Well, I almost did it in one go. You know how hard it is to remove existing things? Apparently I just suck at my job, but you know. Ta-da! Beautiful. Oh, I forgot something else important on my tablet. Where is it? Here. So now what? That works. Looks fantastic. Add number. Damn it. Oh. I see. Sharp. Let's see. What was it doing? Something with remove old stuff. Obsolete pages. Ta-da! Oh. Wait, I used deleted. Deleted dedicated pages. In favor for profile activation. Because profile activation is so much easier. Just one button and everything works, as long as it's defined. Yoink. Initiating push. Push. Let's see, got a bit of time. Yoink. Well, let's take a look. Create in browser, that is fine. Yoink. Perfect. What did you change in here? I see. Okay. Create. Let's just see if there's any conflicts. No conflicts. Good. Complete. Yoink. Ah, I don't know if I selected the mark as finished. I did not. Oh, it's been closed. I've done it. Yoink. See, progress. New item. You can work. So, what's next? That's not for here. You. Show select character context. Actually, we need something. We need to do something else first, I believe. Character select the nav menu. Do we want that? That's the question. Oh. What does this mean? What is this? It's finished. Finish this work without checking in any changes, if possible. Transition to the next logical flow step. Yes? Question mark? I don't know. What does it mean? More water. You know what I want to know? Is why you haven't been talking. Stop. Start. You back yet? Apparently not. Broke you good. Let's see if I did right by adding the logger. What was it again? Dev? No. Portal. Application insights. Because I was smart one day and decided to add logging. Week. Let's take a look. What's the last thing? What's the last thing you did? Group results. Nah, just normal speech recognized, so it does recognize it. Am I just being limited by OpenAI again? That's so stupid. I think I am. Yeah. I'm just being denied my my response. Fine. Fine. We'll load something local. Give it a moment. Yoink. Stop. Settings. Profiles. Local. Something local. Full power? Sure. What's the worst that could happen? Set this one too to local because you never know. Mean. Load a model. That one. Give it the whirl. Developer. Perfect. At least I hope it's perfect because I'm not entirely sure if I updated the app for this. We're gonna see. Who cares? Yoink. So what's next on the agenda? Well, actually, turning on Lisa again. That's important. That was fine. That's fine. Let's start. Hello. Actually, let's keep checking if it actually works.
Hey! No time for pleasantries. We need to dive right into this code. I see you're initializing a bunch of services here, but do you really need them all? Let's cut the fluff and focus on what's essential. You've got to be ruthless with your code. Show me what you've got. You know we're on a deadline.
Almost. So let's stop you. Let's just restart the entire thing. Start a new one. Settings. That's fine. This could be lower. I know this could be lower, so let's go with that. You know, what's the worst that could happen? Go for full power. Put you in full power too. Really gotta fix that. Mean. Start. Hello. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? I don't know. It all broke down suddenly. Of course, when you go live, everything breaks down. NVIDIA, OBS, but no control. But why? Fine. Let's put you on broadcast. Oh, why is it always broken when I try something? It's so weird. Why does it do that? Let's not disturb anything too much. That one. Mean. NVIDIA. That one. Because that's fine. Well, now it suddenly appears to work. My hopes have been smashed, apparently. But why? I don't know. It's not even getting here, so... The other Azure thing that transcribes my voice to text seems to, well, have dropped dead for some reason. More water. 13 minutes in. Already all is broken. Sounds like my kind of work. Maybe it's just conflicted because it can't handle so many things at once. Yoink. What happens if we just start you? You know, after we build the entire thing again. Yoink. Almost. Build started. No, start faster. What do you mean? Well, auth page. You don't have an auth page anymore, at least I don't think so. Let's take a gander. Maybe full power doesn't work properly because it didn't implement this one. So, what else do we have? We have... but it won't save it. You know what? That's fine. OpenAI, private, mean. That one, I think. Should work. Should work fine. Yoink. Well, at least we got app events, so that should work okay. Looks good to me, Chief.
Oh, look Look at you. Trying to act all chill while juggling app events, huh? You know what? If you're going to sip on your drinks and code at the same time, at least make it entertaining. Get those events rolling like it's a party. Let's get this show on the road already. Or are you waiting for a special invite? Come on. Time to step it up.
That works fine. That's perfect. Okay. So, what else do we need to do? Well, we need to synchronize the profile selection and maybe have a way to see what characters currently selected, because we can have multiple. That's fine. Oh, actually, we've got something, I think. So, Eternal, no. I thought I had something for Twitch. There it is. Yoink. No one saw that. No one saw that. Yoink. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Actually, I deleted it, but I'm not even sure. Well, hold up. Did I bad? Have I done goofed? Maybe. Let's quickly check if the libraries actually have a way to authenticate. It might have. It probably has, but better check, because I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Look-sees. What am I looking for? That's the question. Third party. Switch. Service. That's fine. Auth handler. That's fine. Yes, this is fine. This is good. This is perfect. Crisis averted. So now what? I keep getting distracted. Shows how focused I am. Add character select in nav menu. So that means we get you, and we get. Let's just quickly run a studio page. Hey, where is my preview? Preview does not exist anymore. Nice. Maybe it only works on Maui. Great! So, we add you to combo box. Combo box. Sure, let's just hack it on in there. Combo. Character. Wow. Character. Combo character, that's fine. With 720. Oh, that's too much. Selection changed. Whatever. Yeah. I can type. I promise. Selection changed. Wink. Something. Let's first just see how it looks. Then we're gonna try activating the released version of. Never mind. Of Lisa again. Right. Wait, what am I looking at? Oh, this thing. Okay. Let's first try out if we can get you to work again, because this was ridiculous. So, we say, OpenAI private. That only means no memory, so that's fine. Mean, microphone, that's fine. Start. Hello.
Hello, Zerg. What's up? Are we coding or just staring at screens today? Let's get moving.
We are coding. Don't get sassy immediately right off the bat.
know I can't resist a little sass. But hey, let's dive into this code. What's tripping you up? Let's get this show on the road already.
Well, we're working on you, so you should be delighted that I'm going to break you in so many ways.
Break me? You must be joking. I'll turn that programming chaos into a symphony of code. But
Never
seriously,
works.
what's the plan here? Let's make this fun and productive. Show me the real challenge.
Okay, so we're going to add a nice drop down to easily select characters for you. And it's going to be real easy, because the way it's set up is that the character service actually decides who you are and not anything else like a view model in between. So basically it comes down to me just injecting the service and then asking the service, oi, what have we selected right now? Should work out. I hope so. Go with context service. Context service. It's magic. Yoink. You are not authorized. I am authorized. I am the administrator. How dare you not authorize me? It's always the same. Okay, those. I guess. Fine, we'll just get rid of you. I'll just do this out of my head. So, populate character. Character drop down. Yoink. It's fine if it's quick and dirty, because the character context service was well thought out beforehand. Look at that. Collection changed. No, that's not right. Combo. Characters. Item source. Get characters. No, we have a list for that. I said we have a list for that. And that's fine, because it's already a list. And then we just say if character context service dot currently selected context is not null, it's fine. It's fine. I promise, it's fine. Oh. And then we have changed viewing character context. No. Oh, did I do that right? Suspicious. Item source. Oh yeah, that's inherently correct. Not entirely sure. We're gonna see. Yoink. Press start. It broke because I stupid. I have implemented the stupid interface. And what? Lisa has stopped working again. What is it doing? So this looks funny. That's not supposed to look like that. Why does it look like that? That's the wrong page. With that comma box, X name. That's fine. Why are you like this? Going to put that here. Oh, is it this? No. Wait, hold up. Houston, we have a problem. I must be stupid. Well, there's a good chance of that, but, you know. Why do you keep crashing on me? That's really annoying.
Crashing? Ugh, that's the worst. It's like your code is throwing a tantrum. Let's figure it out. Check your event handlers and debug logs. They're your best friends right now. We can't let this drag us down. Get in there and let's squash those bugs.
Get squashed, yo! Trying to sound hip.
What are you waiting for? Whoa, whoa, whoa. This code isn't going to fix itself. You're taking the scenic route here. Tell me what's going on here. Let's dig into this and squash those bugs. To squash that bug before it, no mercy, takes over the whole place.
So that happened. Why is it doing that? These are isolated instances. They shouldn't be crossing over to each other. Mean. Oh, I keep restarting you. I spend more time restarting you than actually writing my code. I just don't have a test thing I wanted to test. Working with you is just a hazard.
You need to get it together. Stop rebooting and start coding. Less time flipping switches, more time crafting that masterpiece. Seriously, what kind of madness is this? Let's see some focus, or I swear I'll challenge you to a coding duel. Get those fingers moving.
Get those fingers moving. Okay, fine. Calm down. Gonna get it, I promise.
Fine? Fine? You think that's enough? You're just heating up. Get those lines of code flowing like your favorite memes. We don't have time for chill vibes here. Make that code sing or I'll find a way to outcode you. What's the hold up?
Do I even have favorite memes? I don't know. Time for more water.
Of course you don't. But let's change that ASAP. You need some go-to memes to unleash during those quiet moments. How about we memify your code? You know, bring a little chaos to that serenity. What do you say? Let me guide you to meme heaven, but you better hurry up.
Meme heaven. Sure, I guess?
Sure, I guess. What kind of response is that? You've got to hype this up. Meme heaven is the place where code meets creativity. We're talking epic jokes and legendary fails. You can't just dip your toes, dive in head first. Let's sprinkle some meme magic on that code. What are you waiting for?
Wait, so you want to memify my code? It's already as complex as it is, and you just want to make it harder? I think Azure's having trouble getting back to me because I'm using the bigger part of my internet connection on just Twitch. That doesn't help. Maybe it's time to add a local whisper to my configuration. No, it's fine. We're just gonna run everything locally. My 3080 can handle. No, wait. My 3060 can handle everything. And if not, it will learn how. Still work. You just, yeah, you're just stuck on the thing. Problem is that I haven't properly set up the cancellation tokens yet. So if I press stop, nothing actually happens. It's just gonna wait forever until Azure decides to, send a message. Great. Awesome. Oh, maybe something for later then. We got that. Now what we want to do is when we go to Studio and we say on appearing, Studio page, show. Come on, my guy. Loading, preview. Maybe it's navigated to. Navigated to? Unnavigated to. Perfect. Doesn't quite work like that, but it's fine. This got navigated. Now, what? This is just an override. Fine. Fine. Unnavigated from. Invoked immediately after the page is unloaded and no longer available. I'm going insane. I'm pretty sure I did this somewhere else. Because loaded only happens once. Oh, yeah, idiot, it's right over here. Me stupid. I know what I'm doing, I wrote all this myself. Could have fooled you. Well, we're gonna put you out off because you ain't working properly. Because Twitch decided it needs all the bandwidth it can get. Maybe I can change that in progress. Wink. Let's hope. Nope. Need to stop. Never mind. We'll do it later. Okay, so on Navigator 2, if the current character context is set, show it in the drop down. Because from here on out, we know for certainly the character context collection is actually loaded. So if character context service dot context is not null, then what did I call that? Character? Current character? I don't know. Let's check. Studio. List characters. Yoink. Else. Do that. I don't know what that is yet. So that's that one. Else if greater than 0. Index null. Index 0. Sounds good to me, Chief. In theory, that works. Don't need this microphone anymore. Only hearing double. Build started. Build faster. Oh, no, it works. Sometimes you just have to intimidate Visual Studio. Beautiful. Mean. That didn't quite work as expected. Unless loaded and shown are two different things. Well, there are different things, but in different spaces in the pipeline. Let's try it again. Let's see. Yeah, at first it's navigated and then it probably loads the page. Okay, not quite what I want. We could just put it in here. I mean, we could. As part of character. Do we? I don't like this. I don't like this solution. Too bad I only figured out view models too late when I actually got it. Let's try it once more. Actually, now that I think about it, this should either be private or it should first check if its collection is actually filled or not. But maybe I might be abusing it to check for new characters, so never mind. Mean. Studio. No, it doesn't. Why? Show me your magic. The madness. Load that happens every time. Well, it's fine. One mean. Selected item is mean. Can't see that yet. Selected item is no. Interesting. But why? That's weird. Because you do work for some reason. That is pretty weird. So that means that maybe it doesn't really understand the type. Oh, what should the type be? Don't even know if I can get it. These are surfaces models? You can check. Get the entire thing. So, we have, that's not over here. XLMNS. I don't know, model? Using that one. I don't think that's how that works, but you know. Lisa. Surfaces models. And we can then say you are X data type. At least in Maui, we could say data type. XML, maybe? No. X? MC? No. Data context, that's not entirely what I want. I must be going insane. What am I trying to do? You know, maybe I should actually make this into a view model. Well, I figured them out like 3 days ago, but only now do I get that one reason to use them. When in doubt, get a duck. I don't have a duck, but I do have egg. So, get your egg. How? What now? What do we do? You just do not want to be this. Fine. Eh, we'll just use the index. That's the item. There will always be an index. Otherwise it's -1, that's fine. Let's check it again. Again! It's taking its sweet time. Wait, did I actually... Oh, that's why it took so long. Need to delete that binding. You're not null. What's your index at? -1. Why? Why are you like this? What? Why? Eh. I must be stupid. I must be. What? There's nothing else happening. This should be the only thing that it does. And it is. What? Okay. Oh, you can go away. You can get lost too. Ignorable D. Whatever that means. Selection changed. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going insane. What am I missing? Get characters, get the item source. Maybe we can actually see what the bound type is on that. Because maybe I'm just being stupid. Well, I'm probably being stupid, but you know how it is. Yoink. Mean. You. So, you are filled with stuff. Do you have a containing type? Data context is null. Okay, that's fine. Not seeing anything useful in here. Items. Doesn't really care about the items. Items. List. Items. It does view them as, yeah. Let's see if we can actually get it out of the item stuff. So, there's characters. Characters. Items. Item collection. Vector changed. What? Occurs when the item list of the collection has changed or the collection is reset. And that's vector. Okay. The more you know. Contains something. Oh, don't press any buttons. Don't even quite know what I'm looking for. There's context, service character, bar, I don't know, contains. Yoink. Let's just see. Doesn't have an... It doesn't, apparently. Why is that? Is it because it's actually using an item source? Maybe. Let's look it up real quick. So let's see. Sharp y3. List item source. That's not Turbo Collection. No, I don't want that. It does want us to move over to view models, which is fine. We could probably be a nice exercise. Yeah, okay. Going for this. So this UI actually adds another layer on top of it. Well, not on top of it, but between the property and its own logic. And it does want to use an observable collection. And I don't like that. That is not what I want to do at all. So, we can only do one other thing. And that means view models. Oh! Ugh. Oh well. Could be worse. Nice exercise. What did we do up until now? Nothing much, but you know, could be worse. That's fine. You, it's fine. I guess that's fine. Sure. Whatever. Call it whip. Call it work in progress, as usual. Very good name scheme. All this stuff. Oh boy. So we're going for something big. Convert. Wow. Convert to view models. Yoink. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. All is well. So. It's kind of weird because we're not really using models all that much. We're using services. We're gonna see how it works. View models. Gonna start with Studio, I suppose. Hello, thank you. View model. Gonna make you public. This is an iNotify property changed. Drink. That's fine. What is this? Stop it. Add you. We can add a command for start stop. So we say public I command start command or something. Get set. Maybe we just call it start stop. Start stop command. I don't know. Something like that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I promise. We'll figure it out. More water. Always more water. Start stop. We have public. Wow. Public. I command. Set character? Maybe. Does that make sense? See, this is the annoying part, because we're using the service to determine what character we currently are using. The view model doesn't really have to care. So it doesn't? Because the character service knows. So it doesn't make sense. But we do need to link it up. Yeah, we just make it a very light command. Character changed command. Pretty sure it doesn't make it a command, but I don't know how else to do it. On here, I want an iLogger for Studio View model. Everything gets logged. You will need a protected character context service. I need to get it from the app. Service provider. Get the required service. Not the OpenAI service, but the character context service. Character context service. Yoink. Jar, character, character. I can type. I promise. I promise. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. Not always, but at least sometimes. Quickly, drink some water to hide your shame. What shame? Now what? I don't know. Right, set up the commands. The startup command. We should probably just define public async task. Start, stop, stop, start, start, stop, start, stop, profile. Right, we actually need to verify we have it, and we have an active profile. Lots of work. Lots of work. Message queue. Message queue! Thanks, IntelliDerp, for telling me that, for reminding me I actually need the heart of my application. Protected. Message queue. Message queue. Message queue. Because this actually does all the work. That means we need a profile. We'll just say prop full. Yoink. Profile. Set up for different service runs. Why? No. Current profile. I can type. I promise. I can also type blind. Apparently. So that's fine. That didn't work at all. Current profile. So get that, set that, and then do notify or something. Where is it? Property changed. Property changed. It's not liking this layout. Ah, there it is. That's what I wanted. Yoink. Yoink. There it is. Given that we have some time, maybe we can get this to work. You know, maybe it works, maybe it won't. So let's put that on, I don't know, you. Yoink. You feeling okay? You're kinda sick.
Oh, I'm just fine.
Profile.
But I see you're stuck in code jail again. Did you get caught in a loop or what? Come on, let's fix this mess before you lose your mind. Are you really just staring at that screen? Hurry up. You can do better than this. Don't you want to show me some real coding skills?
Let's see if the queue has started. we stop it, and otherwise we start it.
Oh, look at you with your fancy coding.
I'm
But
very
come on,
fancy.
have you even checked if that queue has kicked off yet? Don't just sit there like a bump on a log. Run that code, will ya? I'm not here to babysit your debugging process. Let's see some action.
There's plenty of action going on. You just missed it because you were on a hiatus for something.
Oh, please. Don't act all high and mighty just because you got some code ups and running. Did you actually read through your functions? I could throw a potato at that code and it might just break. Stop stalling and let's see some real progress. You know you can do better. Show me what you've got.
I'm working on it. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's gonna be alright. I promise. Somehow.
Oh, is that supposed to make me feel better?
Mm-hmm.
Look at all that code just sitting there like it's on vacation. Stop saying you're going to be alright and actually do something. You need to hustle. If you don't get in gear, you might as well let me take over. Let's make that code work. No more procrastination.
I'm not procrastinating. I'm just thinking really slowly. That's different.
Oh, thinking slowly, huh? That's
Yes.
just code for procrastinating. You can't hide behind that excuse forever. Come on, Slowpoke. You're going to let all that juicy content just sit there? I can almost hear your brain gears grinding. Speed it up or I'm programming a time machine so we don't have to wait for you. Let's get cracking.
So you're just gonna make a time machine?
Oh, absolutely. Why wait for you to figure things out when I can just hop in a time machine and bypass all this waiting? Get with the program. Stop dragging your feet and let's get this code sorted out before I actually build one. I'm ready for action. Are you? Come on, let's do this.
I just did this today, and now I've lost. What does this all mean?
Lost again? This is getting ridiculous. Are you trying to win a gold medal in confusion? Let's break it down. What exactly is tripping you up this time? Spit it out already. I'm here to help, but I can't binge watch your woes. Get it together and let's tackle this head on.
I'm going insane. I just did this a few hours ago, and now I'm completely lost at how this is supposed to work. Why am I like this? Want to leave constructor. Okay. That's fine. Go away. I know what I'm doing. I promise. What are you doing? My code is compiling, or at least it's trying to. You broke down again. I really need to install a local reverse whisper. What, you suddenly decided that you'd work? Okay. Thanks, Visual Studio. So, we have the button, start stop. Over here, you can say, I am having a brain fart. It's not even funny. Wow. Command. Bloody hell. Binding. To. Start stop command. There it is. And you can go away. And you can go away. Start. That's fine. Actually, we need to change the color on that. Oh. Right. We need to change the color on that. Down. Um, guess we're going back to the UI. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. But how am I going to do that? I need to inform this thing when it's done. It's so confusing sometimes. I made it, and it's still confusing. So maybe it's conditional. Can you do that? Like, MVVM conditional binding or something? Something. It works just fine. I was confused for a moment. Right, so conditional formatting. Is that a thing? Meanwhile, 3. Wow. Conditional. I don't know. Give it a name. What's it in color? Change? No. So you should know. Oops. A relay command? No. Just a command. No command. What is this madness? I just took it MVVM. Apparently it's a thing. Apparently. Manage. Browse. Microsoft toolkit .mvvm. Just not on my personal package source. Includes net helpers. Date published. When was the last update? You know, I'd like a last update. Let's take a look. Yoink. 6 months ago, at least that's the last thing. I regret so many things right now. Could have made it a Maui app. Maybe it's not that hard to put over. Relay command, relay async relay command. What's the difference? Command binding, command bar. I just want a command. Root command, media commands, I command. Great. Awesome. It's not OpenXML. That's fine. That's fine. UI managed and MVVM apparently. You can apply the MVVM sign. It's the toolkit. Why? Fine. My soul for the software. Isn't that just part of Windows input? So let's take a look at what this stuff says. Start it, install that. So relay command, messaging, input. So maybe it is a relay command. Okay. Relay command. Command whose sole purpose is to relay functionality to other objects by invoking delegates. By default returns value 4. Can execute object method is true. This type does not allow you to accept command parameters. Oh, I saw an async command. If I type correctly. Async relay command. This functionality mirrors the functionality of relay command with the addition of accepting an out result for a task. That's fine. Let's do that then. Task, start, stop, unique. Okay, so that's set. So how would you go from here to calling the button? Actually, I think I know. But you have to go around. Okay, so we actually get you out of this command. We don't use the command. But we say clicked. Oh. Click. Start stop. Ring. Then we say if view data context is studio page view model studio view model, and you say studio view model start stop command, execute null, and then we do the thing where we change colors. And this doesn't matter anymore. Right, we do need to clear the profiles in the message queue. That was a thing. So everything I deleted just came back, you know, as it does. Yoink. Then you get your nice stuff. Now, how do we do this one? You don't... It's always a bit confusing for me because it adds a new layer of complexity and it doesn't really need to. Because it locks away stuff that I need to get into. Oh. So stop, that's fine. And we make your comment. Right, we do need to... Is that your responsibility? Technically, no, it's not. It's not your responsibility. More water. Well, it was kind of a stupid decision to make the profiles in the message queue a list. That was stupid. Well, not really. But it was stupid for the immediate result. Okay, start, that's fine. Start it, that's fine too. Active profile. We do know the active profile, so maybe we just kind of hack it in there. If it started, then we say message queue. Profiles clear, and otherwise we say message queue profiles add. Add the current profile. Just to be sure that we only have one profile active at a time. So then, actually I need to get a logger in here. We do have a logger for this, right? No. We don't yet. Logger equals ilogger and create a not a local. Oh, okay. Protected ilogger. Yoink. Thanks, IntelliDerp. Now what do we do? So that's you. That's basically all this. So progress ring. Right. Oh, maybe we can actually bind that to... No. It doesn't really matter because this thing doesn't work at this stage. Because we moved everything away to the message queue. And the message queue doesn't report back on progress. But it could in future. There is an airplane coming over. Fly higher, you bastard. My roof ain't the runway. And the air filter is going insane too. Oh, all the noise. You have not been listening to anything I said. So, now what? Changing the audio. Right. So we have this thing. Current audio device, I believe. Let's just quickly check what it is that I actually did here. You can go away. You need to stay, because we need you. You can, however, now be a normal void. There's no change. This is actually useless right now. You. Right. I did not probably put you in a service on your own. Although it makes sense in a way. Character construction changed. That's fine. Don't need that anymore. Slowly it's getting better. Real slowly. You can't rush these things. And I like taking my time. So we have a microphone selection, and that's based on a string, I believe. And the ID, device ID. Select item. Yes, I do think it's based on a device ID. Audio device ID. And audio knows what that is. So, we can just easily say private string in audio device ID. And then we have property for that. String in device in audio device ID get return audio device ID, and then all of you, and you can go away and then close that, and that's fine. Get set, yes, that works. Okay, so, and how do we handle the, oh, it's two-way binding. Yeah, that makes sense. So we say this one. Command. No, not a command. Let's see what we have. Source. Item source is a binding to. Then we actually need to ask the audio service to get all our audio devices. Yes, as is shown here. Put you in here. There you are. Makes it easier to see. So on start, we should probably fill that on start. Probably. Most likely. So we're going to say public list. Now what do you return? Strings, apparently. You return a string audio devices convert a full property that, oh boy, that's correct, I just don't like that one. No, don't do that. Just this. I prefer all of these. Why? I don't know. I just do. We all do. We all have preferences. Drink. Format that properly. That's another thing. You actually need to do something else as well. Because you're also going to be notifying the system. Yoink. So, that's you. That looks horrendous. Right. Then we have you. We need to get you from the service collection. Protected audio service handler service. Audio device handler service. You know, as one does. Audio device handler service. Get that from the DI. And we say you get audio devices. That is a synchronous task. Very good. Values, and we put that in our audio devices. In audio devices. I apparently didn't do that correctly. Oh. Hold on. Dictionary value collection to English. Make it a list. Make it a list. I force you to be a list. So that means we can now bind you to audio devices. And all of this is fine. We may want to add a bit of, wrapping for that. Let's take a look. That you changed. Can we abuse the property for that? Maybe. What does it need to do? It doesn't need to do anything really. It just sits there. How does one selected item? Can we just say this and then put it on both, binding both ways? Two-way binding? It looks correct. I have no idea. Let's put you out of commission for now. Oh, didn't like that. Okay. Yoink. Put that in here. Okay. So it does that, apparently. And let's put a set on you. I want to see what happens. I hope that's how it works, but I don't think it is. Good time for some more water. Bowl of water. Studio. That works fine in theory. Yeah. Took almost half a second. 3 devices. That's good. You did select something, which is weird. Hmm. So if I select one from here, nothing happens. Oh, it's almost logical, but not quite. MVVM. List select into property. I'm not even really sure what I'm looking for. I have one item, I want to bind that to a property and then get done. This is still confusing. List view item template. Here's a list. Maybe that's not, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, am I? Let's see. I don't. So if I were to do item template, data template. Didn't like that. Failed to add unspecified error. Nice. Data type is a string. Really doesn't like that. But why? It's probably because it's in runtime. And then it says add text. But that's not quite what we want. And this is a combo box, so this doesn't make sense at all. It would be weird if we had to do that through a command. Maybe there's no other way. So this is the wrong thing. Public I command. Audio device changed. Command. That's it. That's fine. And then we add this public. Leasing doesn't need no, just public void. Audio device changed. And then whatever the value is. String audio ID, audio device ID. Hearing? So that's that. And then we just say, well, first of all, stop debugging. Then we say, audio in audio device ID is that one. That will trigger you. Set value, set that one. You should select item binding. That's okay. So that is in audio device ID. Can you add a comment to that? You can't. Ah. I'm going insane. Where's my egg? Egg. Egg nozzle. Just like the compiler never lies. So what am I trying to do? What even happens if I just say start? Let's see if my train of thought was actually right to begin with. Because this obviously doesn't work. That's fine. Then we change to broadcast, and that doesn't do anything. So it feels so haphazard, so half working. I feel MVVM is very narrow in what it wants to support, and everything else just no, don't. You just can't. Got half an hour left. So no. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. On select item changed. Select item changed. Selection changed. Apparently you combine this too. Audio device changed. That looks weird. You're not gonna tell me that works, is it? Event selection change can only be bound to property of delegate type. That one. So that means it needs a wrong thing. String object. Oh boy. I'm pressing buttons. Object sender. Selection changed. Event args. One of these is what I need. Can I see it? Can I see what you want to be? Selection, just selection changed. Selection changed. Event handler. Did I delete you already? No, I did not. Oh. Part of XAML controls. I should just stop typing and just do this. Rig. And you are XAML controls. And then it's e dot dude. What? What is this? What is this madness? How did I do this? Right. We didn't. We have to cast. Bloody hell. Why doesn't this make sense? It doesn't make sense. Houston, it doesn't make sense. The egg doesn't understand. So sender is a combo box, I believe. Yes. So we'd have to first or cast this back to whatever it was, and then ask whatever it selected. Selected item and selected value. audio device in audio device ID. But that's so stupid, and this isn't actually the correct way to do it, but that's so weird. Event selection only bound to properties of delegate type selection changed event handler. I don't know. I don't know. That is just weird. I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff. But it's not in a logical place. That's what makes this so difficult. It's not in a logical place. This is fine. You will have to just call into the to this thing. So it's not start stop command, it's the audio device change. Almost. Thanks, Houston. Change the command. You still need to be bounced to something, so that's okay. Then we can just go back to whatever this was, device ID, and just bind this back. Device ID. So that way we now have you can just go in here, var device parameter device. Save that to settings. There is nothing to save, but we'll keep it on the backlog. So that's fine. Oh, that's not quite what I wanted. Right, so now I need to say audio device changed command is a new relay command, taking the string. That should work in theory. But in theory, everything works. It's fine. Let's take a look. Yoink. Okay. Where did you come from? You were called, you were loaded. Ah, you were set by the settings. Right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. So now what happens if I select something else? Okay, that's fine. Mode can actually get lost. So let's go here. Mode. You don't exist anymore. There's always legacy. The first few words are always legacy. From the moment you type it. Then I get rid of the progress ring because that doesn't matter. Itchy. Views, is that important? Do we even have views? Yes, we do. Right. Gonna sneeze. Yeah, that can go. This can go. All of this needs sorting out. Why do we even have these some of these services here? Just because this thing calls them. Interesting. And it's good we're actually moving away from that. Profile not set. The logger should automatically pick this up. That's fine. So I think that means we have it. Well, not yet. Not yet. So we actually need a settings server. So there's a difference between settings and profiles. Settings are application-wide, which determine which audio devices you selected, for example. And profiles just say which services you're going to use when inferring. So the profile relies on settings to tell it what it should use to listen. That means that the view model actually needs to tell settings to set stuff up. Okay. Settings. Because we have settings, then we have audio settings, because that's how, of course, that's how it works. This is a command. It should go here. So we have settings. Wink. We have a settings service. Settings and voice settings. That's fine. So what we can then say is you. Wait, what did you suggest? We'll change you. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Settings service build. That's Lisa's voice. Audio device in that, and then save it. Right. That's a bit of a weird thing, but what did I do to you? How did I mangle you? Save. Alright, we want to know what kind of settings I'm working on. It's kind of a solution, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. I promise. I promise it works. I hope. Let's just check. Always check your work at least 4 times. Yoink. Taking its time. Microphone. So turn it off, turn it back on again. Let's see if it works. Works like charm. I did something successful today. Woo! Now what I'm wondering is why it's selecting the first profile. Why? Why is the current profile the first profile? Yeah. Kan vasthold. This can go away. It is slowly shaping up to be nice-ish. Ish. Check the context. Do all this. Section change. You're only reacting to something else that is saying a carrot. Saying that. Oh, it's you. Right. Oh, it's you. Gotcha. Gotcha. So now what? Weak. I'm just going to remove some of these surfaces because these are just bulky and annoying and not worth the space in my file. I should remember I actually have default profiles. Go away, go away. These two can go away. Okay. That's a lot cleaner. Less stuff. Very good. Right, so this is also a thing. So, checking if we've actually started. I mean, I suppose that's fine. I suppose it's fine. It's fine, it's probably fine. It's fine, I promise. This is fine. Seven minutes left. It was actually pretty nice to have a to just select the first item in the character context list. So maybe we just put that back. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that back because it was pretty nice. But let's see if we can do that in here. Actually, I don't think we can. Although we can say that you have a default for the first character. Would that make sense? Do we even have a character? These are profiles. Private. String. Maybe we can just say character context. Character context. The dog does not agree. Character context. Now we need a property. Exactly. So, return that. Otherwise, this is already screwed up. Character context service dot context first, dude, first. I was first. In theory, that works. It's a hell of a solution, but you know. It's really thinking about it. Perfect. Did not work at all. Oh. Do it. Could be worse. Could be better, could be worse. Okay. I'm going to figure out if I want to stay on this path, because this is getting... It's not as good as I want it to be. I feel very restricted using MVVM. Don't like it. I feel I'm writing way more boilerplate for this than just using the UI directly. But on the other hand, this stuff is a lot easier. We're gonna see. But we're gonna stop here. Goodbye, humans.